Sagittarius placements, how do you do? I'm recording this on the 1st of January, and I'm a little bit still hungover. Shit, I should have brought my water because I'm gonna sound like this. But anyways, let's get your reading. Let's do your reading. Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius. Page of Swords. Whoa. Temperance, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, a Star, Ace of Cups, Sagittarius. We have the Knight of Wands. Are you watching someone, spying on someone, or no? I hope I can connect today because I don't know, I'm not quite sure if I can do it. I can feel there's still alcohol in my system, but we'll keep that in mind, so take it with a grain of salt. You want to say something to someone, but you're not saying it. Instead, you're watching them. Or keeping an eye on them, somehow. Could be even watching tarot, because that is a form of spying. Want to know what they're up to, want to know what they're doing, or who they're involved with, and so on. But you know what I see here, Sagittarius? Your intention is to heal things with this person, so I see some type of history here. The thing that I see is that you have feelings for them. You have feelings for them. So romantic involvement / or with history. Why are you watching this person? What is your intention to action? What is it? To tell them how you feel. That is what you want to say. That is what you want to do. To tell them how you feel. But you have another distraction. And when I say distraction, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You could be focusing on your career or focusing on something else that you're focusing on a lot. And you could be saying, well, do I really want the person? Or should I just focus on what I'm doing? This doesn't have to be career. It can be a lifestyle. It can be something that you do that doesn't have space for love or a person for it to be fair or be in the love sense where you feel you're being fair in a partnership. So it seems like it's almost like you're trying to see if you can really accommodate for what you are asking. And this is something that's happening with you. Sagittarius, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? Do you want to be alone or do you want to be with someone? Maybe you get bored quickly. And I laugh because, it's such a Sagittarius thing. But, it's a stereotype. It's not as bad as people portray us. But maybe you're like, well, you know, I have this lifestyle that doesn't have space for partnership or for something romantic to happen. Or you could say, you know, I just don't have the time for whatever reason. But then you want that person. But then it's like trying to make someone move in with you when you don't have an extra room. You will have to share the room, but then if you share the room, it's going to be tight. It's going to be annoying. It's like, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to give up on my privacy or give up on the extra space that I have? It's something like that. So I see confusion here. And I see indecision. And you know what happens when you cannot decide? You create stagnation. So, Sagittarius, what will it be? Should we assist Sagittarius in deciding? We have the Lovers. It's a yes. It's a yes card, a strong yes card. Okay, so obviously you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I mean, in this case, you don't know what to do. But let's see if we can assist you here. What should Sagittarius do or choose, or how can we resolve this? Justice is giving me fair energy, neutral energy. Knight of Cups. Be fair in your approach. Be fair in your approach towards this person. So it's telling you to approach this person, to perhaps tell them how you feel. Tell them your concerns as well. So, for example, let's go back to the moving in one room. Like, you know, I want you to move in with me, but I have one room. And it's going to be tough to adjust and to get used to it because I'm used to my privacy, blah, 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 blah. And so, you know, I really want you to know that I want you to be there, but it might take me time to adjust to the whole sharing. You know, it's going to be tight. But I really want you to be there. But I will have times where I will feel it's a bad decision or that I'm a bit suffocated or, you know, it's something like that. You know what I mean? But apply it to your situation. Obviously, I'm using an example. Unless it's that exact situation. But it's telling you to approach in fairness. Be fair in your approach. Be realistic even, is what I'm hearing. The indecision will help you move on. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, Sagittarius, if you don't decide, the universe will decide for you. And it seems to be the decision away from this person instead of towards them. So you have an opening and it's timed. The door is closing, but it's slowly closing. You know, it's not like, bang. It's closing. And if you stay in your indecision, you will be forced to move on from it. From this person, to be specific. Yep. This is the Devil card. But what attracted me is the skull. It's almost like the Death card. So my first kind of thought is the Death card. Done. Ending. Transformation, change. But this is the Devil, which tells me that you will live to regret that decision of not making a move towards this person or not approaching this person and telling them how you feel. You know when people say, oh, I wish I made that move when I was younger. You know, like I've seen actually an interesting video. I say interesting, not that much, but let's say interesting, where people go around asking old people about their regrets. What is your biggest life regret? And this lady was like, I've seen actually a man as well say it, so it's not gender specific, okay? And this lady was like, I thought it was spider. And this lady was like, I wish I told that person how I felt about them when I had the chance. And the man was like, I wish I asked that woman for a date. She was the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. Well, he didn't say creature, but you know, like, I don't know it word for word, but he was describing how beautiful she was. And he was just scared or intimidated. But he says that he regrets not gathering his courage to do it. And he lives to regret it. Because he never forgot her. He never got over his not trying. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I left a comment on Instagram on one of people posting on a guy that saw a girl he really liked, but he didn't have the courage to go to her and talk to her. And I said, go talk to her, like, and then people reacted badly to it because they're like, oh yeah, you know, feminism, or oh yeah, guys are not like that anymore. And I said, internet ruined them. Internet ruins everybody. But the whole concept of not going after what you want, that's what laziness in the brain looks like. Now, when I say that, I don't care what your stand is when it comes to men duties and women duties, because that can be subjective or different, and I don't care for that discussion. But if you live a life without trying, you lose. And if you say, oh yeah, but they will say no or whatever, you haven't tried. You can't say shit. You can't say I have experienced. You can say I was scared and didn't do it. If that's better, then go ahead and be comfortable in your coffin. Because when you stop living and decide to make assumptions about every outcome that happens in your life, you will not live. And what I see here, Sagittarius, is that whatever that is brewing inside of you, your feelings, they need to be out. And this is not venting. This is you stating the facts to someone that is someone important to you, whether you showed it or not. And this is someone you have history with. So I get that it's not easy. But if you have feelings and you are creating that stagnation of, no, I don't want to do it because I have other things, well, your heart is telling you which is important. Now, you might say, yeah, I want both. Then you have to compromise. You have to make adjustments. And it will be worth it, because you will have the best of both. But if you are afraid to take a leap forward, okay, then you will end up in the same spot. Nothing happens in your comfort zone. Nothing. Same thing happens. The same thing that kept you in the comfort zone is the same thing that's going to happen to you or for you or whatever. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. You could be comfortable in a castle. You have everything. But maybe you don't have love. Maybe you don't have something else that you crave. It doesn't have to be love. And if you don't have that, but you are afraid to get out of that castle, you haven't lived. You haven't lived to your fullest potential. Because whatever that calls upon you, nags at you, is something that you have to experience. Even if it fails, it is part of the journey. So, what will it be? Will you decide to gather up your courage and tell this person how you feel and possibly make few adjustments to your lifestyle to make them fit? Or stay stagnant until the universe steps in to close that opportunity for you because you're not doing anything with it? Something to reflect on. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else, and we'll take that to the extended. People around Sagittarius, or the prominent energy of the people surrounding Sagittarius. We have 8 of Swords. Six of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Temperance. We have someone here that is involved, and I don't think it's you, but they are also involved with you. This could be a third-party situation, but it doesn't feel like you know about each other. Does that make sense? So this person has you in a third party, whether you know it or not. I think what's important here is that this person is... Let me confirm it first. Is this person breaking up with the third party? No. And they are breaking up with you? Ugh. Let me tell you something, Sagittarius. We have someone here that has someone else. And what they're going to do is ghost you, or leave you behind, or say they cannot talk to you or be with you, whatever it is. And then they will be back at some point. Let me tell you when. When? When they break up with the person that they are with. So I don't know what this person is on about. I don't know. Yeah, the Fool. Literally, I have the deck and we have the Fool. Sagittarius, you have someone here that is at least feels guilty for being in a third-party situation which involves you and another person. But I see here that this person is going to break up with you, ghost you, or whatever. And for some of you, I can already hear someone say, yeah, they already did. Okay. But the important part of this is that they will be back when they break up with the person they left you for. Now here's the interesting part. I don't think that they left you. I don't think they left you because they want the other person more than you. If anything, I feel like this person wants both of you. Maybe you two are different, or you two have different things to offer. You know what I mean? Like you could be day and they could be night, and you could be night and they could be day. The difference is making this person want both. But They feel more obligated towards the person that they are going to be with and leave you. Does that make sense? They fear maybe. Fear wants to come out. They feel like there is more obligation from them towards the third person that we're talking about besides you, than them to you. And this is how they will make their decision. So it's almost not about feelings, it's about circumstance. Maybe they have children with that person. Maybe they have some sort of investment with this person. Maybe they have a contract. Maybe they are married to them. Whatever it is, it seems to be more obligatory. I don't know if that's a word, but it'll be today. Towards them than them towards you. Does that make sense? So, what we will take to the extended is the continuous of this. Let's see where this goes and what Spirit wants to say about this. The extended link will be in the description box. I will see you there.